Thanks for joining us for KZRG's Key 3, where we are breaking down the three biggest stories of the week. The three big stories of this week include a fatal crash on I-44, a former Missouri mayor being sentenced, and Planned Parenthood challenging a Missouri law. Let's get into it. On Tuesday morning, just before 7, a semi traveling westbound on I-44 slammed into a support pole of the Range Line exit near mile marker 9, administering extensive damage to the sign and resulting in severe traffic delays and detours. Unfortunately, the driver did not survive. The Joplin Police Department's major crash team is investigating the cause of that incident as the victim's family is being notified. Now, the sign has since been torn down to allow for through traffic to continue. You can see photos and details about that crash at newstalkkzrg.com. Well, the former mayor of Willard, Missouri, which is located near Springfield, was sentenced to 3 years in prison and ordered to pay restitution for his role in stealing nearly $300,000 from truckers. 46-year-old Corey Hendickerson admitted to gaining unauthorized access to the fuel expense accounts of more than 500 truckers while he was mayor of Willard, Missouri, and siphoning money from their accounts into his personal account. Each of his victims incurred losses that ranged anywhere from $100 to $6,000. All of those details can be found inside the KZRG app. And finally, Missouri's Planned Parenthood filed legal challenges this week against a new law that bans Medicaid funding from going to Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood says Republicans are trying to strip funding from their organization because of the abortion debate. Now, Planned Parenthood argues Medicaid funding they receive go to things like cancer screenings and STD testing, pointing out abortions are already not covered by Medicaid funding and that almost all abortions are already banned in Missouri. Those supporting the Missouri law argue Planned Parenthood should not receive any public funding in the Show Me State because their clinics in other states do provide abortions. Newstalk KZRG will have updates as they become available. Hey, by the way, Zimmer Marketing is expanding our local prep sports coverage beginning this fall. As we take our first steps in this journey, we're going to be focusing the bulk of our coverage in the immediate Joplin area high school, with plans to expand further and further out into the 4 states. So stay tuned for updates. Well, that wraps up Newstalk KZRG's Key 3 for this week. We will have plenty of updates on these stories and more at Newstalk KZRG.